Have you ever been in trouble, and someone you least expected came to your rescue? Well, about 2,000 years ago, Jesus told a story just like that. A story that shook up the way people thought about kindness, compassion, and what it truly means to love your neighbor. It's called the parable of the Good Samaritan. Jesus begins, "There was a man traveling from Jerusalem down to Jericho." Now, this was no easy stroll. The road was steep, rocky, and dangerous. Everyone knew it was a hot spot for bandits and thieves. Sure enough, some robbers attacked him. They beat him up, stripped him of his clothes, took everything he had, and left him lying there, half dead by the side of the road. Things looked bad, really bad. He needed help fast, but wait, here comes someone. It's a priest, a holy man, someone who worked at the temple in Jerusalem. Surely, he'll help, right? Nope. He saw the beaten man and walked right past him. Maybe he didn't want to get involved. Maybe he was too busy. Maybe he just didn't care enough. Not long after, another traveler came along, a Levite. Levites were respected religious helpers, kind of like assistants at the temple. Surely, he'll stop. But nope. He crossed to the other side and kept going. Two chances. Two people who should have helped. And two people who walked away. Finally, a third man comes down the road. He's a Samaritan. Now, this is important, because in Jesus' time, Jews and Samaritans did not get along. There was a lot of bad blood between them, fighting, name-calling, hatred that had been building for generations. To the people listening to Jesus, a Samaritan was the last person they would expect to help. But the Samaritan didn't walk away. He didn't cross to the other side. Instead, he stopped. He felt compassion, real, gut-deep compassion, and he took action. He bandaged the man's wounds, put him on his own donkey, and walked alongside, bringing him to the nearest inn. The next morning, the Samaritan took out 2 silver coins, enough to cover several nights at the inn, and gave them to the innkeeper. "Take care of him," he said, "and if you spend anything more, I'll pay you back when I return." This man, a stranger, an outsider, even an enemy in the eyes of many, showed the true meaning of mercy. Jesus then turned to the crowd and asked, "Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man who was attacked?" The crowd answered, "The one who showed him mercy." Jesus smiled and said simply, "Go and do likewise." That's the heart of the story. Being a neighbor isn't about where you're from, or what you look like, or what labels people stick on you. Being a neighbor is about showing compassion, about stopping when you see someone hurting, about loving not just the people who are easy to love, but also the ones who aren't. The Good Samaritan reminds us, kindness doesn't have borders, love doesn't need a reason, and mercy can change the world.
Thank you for watching our video. Here at the Story Cycle channel, we bring to life powerful biblical stories and meaningful lessons from everyday life. You've just experienced the story of the Good Samaritan, a timeless tale of compassion, kindness, and true neighborly love. But that's just the beginning. Many more inspiring and thought-provoking stories are on their way, full of wisdom, hope, and truth. So, if you found value in this story, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Your support helps us keep sharing these messages with the world. This is the Story Cycle, where stories come full circle and truth comes alive.